Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Dover International Speedway. Qualifying has just begun. These guys are going to try to see if they can tame Miles the Monster here tonight. Track length is just over a mile. Ambient temperature 78 degrees. Let's check our track temperature. 115 degrees right now during qualifying. She's a bit warm out there. They're going to have to definitely be careful with those tires. That could burn them up pretty darn quick. James Pileski in that number 93 making his Arca Series debut here tonight. Pardon me, folks. Oh, he's going to loop it. He is currently 7th on the speed chart with a 23.90. Our points leader Dustin Buck has parked that number 68 machine on the pole with only a few cars left to qualify. We do have a very large field tonight. Looks like we got 22 cars looking to make the entry tonight here at Dover. Jump on board with the 72 of Mr. Alan Wernicke coming out for his first lap. That number 72 SimCube machine. Alan Wernicke from Andover, Minnesota. Has been a tough competitor here in the Arca Series. Hasn't been able to hit all the races. Coming to the line, first lap. That's going to shoot him up to 11th. Oh, drops 1 to 12th after Kyle Lingerfeld's lap. Forrest Hamilton skyrockets up to 3rd with a 23.78. Wernicke unable to improve on his second lap. Mr. Devin Smith currently in 14th. Josh Fox on the number 22 machine entering the track for his first lap. Looks like Dean Qualley and James Butt are the only cars so far left to run a quick lap. But how about that lap from Josh Fox? First lap he set down, he was 20th quickest. Second lap, all the way up to second place. That 22 machine looks to be a contender tonight. While we're waiting for these boys to finish up, Dustin Buck still has a commanding lead. Alan Wernicke in second. Roy Hyde in third. Josh Fox currently sitting in fourth place. Brad Steffen in fifth place. Dylan Dumford in sixth. Devin Smith in seventh. Travis Lapenas in that number 16 machine currently in eighth. Jackson Qualley in his rookie season sitting ninth. Joshua Reese in 10th. Tom Queering in 11th. Dan Park in 12th. Matt Moreau in 13th. Ray Andrews in 14th. And Derek Regal rounding out our top 15. Counting tonight, we have 4 races left for this points battle to be decided. As long as Buck can stay consistent in the closing laps, it looks like he should have it secured. Waiting on qualifying to become official. We are already looking forward to our next season of Arca races. New cars are coming out. Whole new body style for these Arca cars. So that's exciting. I've seen some preliminary videos and they look amazing. We'll see how they handle once they hit the track. Our crew has been doing a wonderful job this season. We have had very limited cautions on some very tough tracks. And we'll see if that trend can continue tonight. Dover is one of those tracks where you either got it or you don't, and you're going to burn your tires up. Pardon me, folks. Hey, Ray, thanks for sharing the stream, buddy. Alright, folks, sitting on that pole once again. I think he's hit almost every pole this season. Mr. Dustin Buck. In P number 2, we got Josh Fox. In row number 2, Joshua Reese in that number 1 machine. Outside of him, we got Forrest Hamilton Jr. Brandon Dunford and Chad Waller are going to be in row number 3. Row number 4, we have Dylan Dunford and Jesse Adams. Row number 5, Brad Steffen and Lee Krause in that number 99 machine. Row number 6. Oops. Row number 6, we got Roy Hyde and Kyle Lingerfeld. Row number 7, James Pileski and Alan Wernicke. He's going to give me crap while saying his name wrong. I'm sorry, James. Alright, row number 8, we got Mr. Devin Smith and Matt Moreau. Row number 9, Ray Andrews and Sean Patrick. Row number 10, Justin Walbring and Tom Queering. In row number 11, Matthew Chandler and James Budd. And a shotgun on the field this evening. Mr. Dean Qualley. Hey Travis, how's it going, buddy? Alright, cars are rolling off. Heck yeah, but that was an amazing race yesterday. Watching the last couple laps, I was cheering for Bell to win 3 in a row, and I kind of like how he used up the 11 car on that last corner. We're getting ready to throw that green flag at the track Too Tough to Tame. Miles the Monster looking to claim his first victim. Who's it going to be here tonight? Coming out of turn number 4, we're going to go green with the flagman. We got Buck down low, Josh Fox up high, Reese and Hamilton, Dunford and Waller. Buck jumps out to a nice lead as the field kind of slips out behind him. Oh, dude, heck yeah, nice seats right at the start-finish line. Couldn't ask for better spots. Oh, caution is out, lap number 1. Let's see if we can narrow down and see what happened here. Kind of looked like the 89 of Stefan got into the back of the 94. Let's see if we can't check that from another angle here. Oh yeah, he just dove it in there deep. Might have been a little bit of net code involved. Collect the 8 car, the 27 of Justin Walring, the 65 of Lingerfeld. Caution out, lap 1. Looked like there may have been some damage to the front of that 38 machine. No, not his. Jesse Adams and that 55 machine got a piece of the action. It doesn't look like much, but that little bit of aero damage could cause that car to overheat late in the race. Something we'll have to keep an eye out for. Alright, we're getting lined back up side by side. We're going to try this one more time. Looks like a little bit of a change to the front row. We got Buck and Reese going to be taking the green flag this time by. So looking forward to next season. We do have some changes coming to our Tuesday night series. We're going to have the mini stocks on pavement, and then we're also going to have the Legends cars. Maybe even hitting some road courses with those. Thursday night, the dirt mini stocks are going to move there with the other dirt car series. And those are going to be running UMP modifieds this season. Just one car. Base car has dipped off. We're going green coming out of turn number 4 one more time for Buck. Green flag is in the air. Makes it through turns 1 and 2. Oh, Fox gets a little loose coming out of turn number 4, but he's going to hold on to it. All right, we got that one out from under us. We're going to go green, lean, mean, and green for a bit here, folks. Dunford in that 19 machine coming on strong, looking to challenge Dustin Buck for that lead pretty early. James Polsky in that 93 machine taking a spot away from Brad Steffen. He's poking his head up into the top 5 for the first time this race. James is a past Street Stock Series champion for the Elite Division. Oh, got a little loose. We see some smoke on the track. We got a car slow down on the bottom. Looks like the 17 of Quali. Got to change our ticker to actually see the gaps now instead of lap times. It does look like we have a couple cars already out of this race. Alan Wernicke, the second place point standings, is 4 laps down. Must have been caught up in that early wreck. The front of the line has closed up, and they are right on the back bumper of Dustin Buck. Dunford, Reese, Hamilton, all right there. Buck has got a mirror full of that 19 machine. We got a pass for the lead going on. Dunford unable to make it stick. They ran side by side for that whole lap. Caution on the speedway. Looks like Ray Andrews is involved and Dylan Dunford. Oh, Ray Andrews gets up into the back of the 81 machine. Oh, man. Dylan Dunford just cannot catch a break tonight. Oh, that car is messed up. Ray just caught that left rear quarter panel of the 81 machine of Matthew Chandler. Oof. Rough break for both drivers involved. Alright, we're at lap 16. We do have 3 sets of tires. Ooh, the 3 car has opted to take a pit. Looked like Buck thought about it, but that's a lot of track position to give up this early in the run. So in the pits, we got Hamilton, Lingerfelt, Jesse Adams, Dylan Dunford, Ray Andrews, Sean Patrick, Tom Queering, Alan Wernicke. Alan Wernicke looks like he might have been the recipient of the waiver round. Car doesn't look to have much damage on it. I almost wonder if he missed the start. "17 laps in. We are under our second caution. This is a very tough track. Very warm track temperatures makes those tires get pretty greasy pretty quick. Drivers are going to have to settle down, relax a little bit, and we still got a long ways to go. Alright, looks like our restarting position has changed a little bit from the last one. We're going to have Buck and Dunford now on that front row. Reese and James Polsky on the second row. Lights are off on the pace car. We will be going green next time around. Wernicke trying to catch up to the back of the field. He's about a straightaway behind. As the drivers are exiting at turn number 4. Wernicke's going to be at almost full speed when they get the green flag. Great launch by the 68. He's going to slide up in front of that 19 as they head down into turn number 1. Dunford slides in behind him. Polsky and Reese running side by side for third. Here comes Polsky on that high side. Challenging Dunford now for second. That 93 is quick. He has set one of the fastest laps at a 24:09. So far, Buck, his fastest lap is a 24:15. Matt Moreau having a great run this evening, currently in 8th position. He is up 8 spots from where he started. Good job, Matt. Let's keep up the work, buddy. Here comes Roy Hyde on that high side, that 00 machine. Along with the 3 of Hamilton. We do know Hamilton has fresh tires on that machine. Moreau getting swallowed up here. Patrick also has fresh tires. That 26 machine, Sean Patrick. Also our title sponsor for this evening, the East to West Apparel Company. Got a link in the show description. Go check them out if you're looking for some shirts to be made. Check out Sean Patrick at the East to West Apparel Company. James has taken over the lead from Dustin Buck. Take a look at that pass here. Got position going into the corner. Buck slides up the track. Doesn't look like he wants to fight him too badly yet. He knows it's early on. James is one of those guys that charges to the front, maybe going to burn those tires up. Buck playing at caution, not willing to battle him too hard this early in the race. Caution is out. Looks like it involves the number 27 machine of Justin Walbring. Let's see what happened here. Oh. Hard lick into the outside wall by that 27 machine. Let's back that up. It kind of looked like Justin was going to try to make a pit stop. He was down on the bottom 3 wide, not running. Didn't look like he was up to the same speed here. Oh. Rough break for the 27 machine. Lap 26, caution is out 3rd time tonight. I would have to check the stats, but I do believe that's going to be our record so far for cautions for one race. These guys have been running pretty caution-free so far this season. We saw Alan Wernicke get another lap back. He is currently now 2 laps down. Dustin Buck has now opted to go in for some fresh rubber. Dylan Dunford, Jesse Adams back in the pits again. Continuing to work on those cars, try to knock out some of them body panels. So far the only drivers that are yet to pit are the top 3 cars of James Polsky, Brandon Dunford, Roy Hyde, and then Matt Moreau. Lights are off on the pace car. Looks like we will be going green coming out of turn number 4. The 93 of Polsky along with Dunford on the high side. We saw how Buck got this thing started. Let's see how these boys do. Excuse me. Lights are off on the pace car, coming to the green flag. Good launch by the front row. James is going to send it in deep. The 19 is going to fall down in behind him. Roy Hyde and the 26 of Patrick battling side by side for third. Patrick's got a good run on the high side. He looks like he's going to take away that third spot. Now here comes the number 3 of Forrest Hamilton. He saw the 26 get it done on the high side. He decided to follow him through. Oh, we got a gaggle of cars back here all bunched up. Right behind Matt Moreau, we got Tom Queering, Dustin Buck, Kyle Lingerfeld. And look at that, the 99 of Lee Krause. Matt Moreau's got older tires. Dustin Buck's got brand new ones. Tom Queering has pit on lap 16. Buck's tires are about 10 laps newer than his. Matt Moreau in that 38 machine holding on strong in them old tires. Ooh, looked like Dunford got into that outside wall. Patrick looking to take advantage of the mistake by the 19 machine. Not going to be able to clear him going down the back straightaway. Falls back in line behind him. Forrest Hamilton right behind him, looking to make a move. The 19 and the 93 are on old tires. They're the only cars other than Matt Moreau who have not pit yet. Interesting pit strategy by those two. Seems to be working so far as he's holding off that number 26 machine, who also pit on lap 16. Here comes Forrest Hamilton now looking to make a move on the bottom for third. The 93 of Polsky slowed. He's got a mirror full of Bass Pro Shops cars. Dunford looking to make a move on that high side. Hamilton almost looking to take it 3 wide. Does make contact with that wall. And we have a new race leader. Brandon Dunford has gotten around the 93 to take over the lead on lap 36. Hamilton fell back. Here comes Dustin Buck back in that 68 machine, battling to get back into the top 5. Roy Hyde in that 00 machine. Looks like he is one of the other drivers who has not pit. Is holding on pretty tough in 5th place right now. Sean Patrick gets under the 93, looking to take away 2nd. And here comes Hamilton as well. Along with Dustin Buck, that 93 is going to be in trouble. Tom Queering is dipping down on the pit road. 39 laps in. Dustin Buck looking to make a move underneath Hamilton and the 26 car. He's got 10 laps fresher tires on that 68 machine. he's got his sights set on Dunford. He wants his lead back. What an amazing battle. Oh, the 26 hard into the wall. He regains it, gonna keep it going. Dustin Buck retakes over the lead on lap 41. Hamilton now is gonna take over second from Dunford. That 93 machine has fallen all the way back to 12th. If we don't get a caution, he could be in a world of trouble. Or he's going to have to try to do a green flag pit stop. Kyle Lingerfeld in that number 65 machine, after getting into the back of the 27 of Justin Waldring hard earlier, has got that 65 back up to third place. And right on his back bumper is the 89 of Brad Steffen. Lee Kraus back on the lead lap. He is back up to P number 5. Nice recovery by that 99 machine. Oh wait, that wasn't the 99 machine. That was laps down. That was Alan Wernicke. Wernicke still laps down, but we have not talked about Lee Kraus that much tonight. I'm kind of shocked. Lee Kraus all over the back bumper of Brad Steffen. Looking to make a move to the inside. He looks low. Can't quite get a fender on him. The 89 shuts the door. James Budd asking in chat if 3 DNFs in a row is a record yet. Unfortunately, James, I don't believe it is. Lee Kraus now's got a door underneath of the 89. We have a lap car of the 13 of Ray Andrews down low. We got to be careful there. Kraus unable to clear the 89 yet. The one of Reese drops down behind him, maybe give him a little bit of extra drafting help. Now he's got him cleared. He's going to take away at that third spot. Joshua Reese followed him through. Out of this race, we got Walbring, Bud. I do believe there's one more driver. Oh, Waller is out as well. Patrick, who was running so strong, now is 2 laps down. Looks like he had to pit to repair some of that damage from getting into the wall. Yeah, Justin, I'm pretty sure you do too, bud. I think Bud's got a long ways to go before he matches the numbers that you've thrown up in the last season or so. Let's jump back up front and check out Mr. Dustin Buck. Now with a comfortable lead over Hamilton, who is in second. And we are halfway through this one. The 93 of James Polsky has yet to pit. Those tires have to be getting down to the cords, especially as hard as he was driving that thing when he went around Dustin Buck early. Side by side, here comes Lee Krause to take over second. Joshua Reese looking to follow him through. Those new tires showing their effectiveness now. Hamilton pit 10 laps earlier than the rest of them. Now starting to fall back. Dustin Buck's last lap was only 0.3 off his fastest lap. And for comparison, James Polsky is 2 seconds slower than his fastest lap on his tires that he is on lap 55 on. Dustin Buck, Lee Krause, Joshua Reese, Brad Steffen, and here comes that 22 of Joshua Fox, fighting his way back up into the top 5. Those tires are paying off. Top 5 drivers are all the drivers that pit on lap 25. Double Zero of Hyde now in the pits, his first pit stop of the night. Brandon Dunford in that 19 machine, his first pit stop of the night. Pitting under green is definitely not ideal. You are going to lose at least 2 laps. That is a very long, slow pit road speed. It's his marks. You got to take 4 tires. You got to get enough fuel to make it to the end. You might as well change all 4 tires, and he does. He's going to be down and away in that Toyota Camry number 19 machine. And just like I said, he has lost 2 laps. We got a crash report for the number 93 machine. Let's see what happened there. It doesn't look like it brought out a caution though. Oh, missed pit road. Backs up to get on pit road. We are lucky no cautions came out for that. What was he thinking? Bonehead move of the night goes to the 93 machine. That's going to cost him dearly on the track. Oh, Sean Patrick slapping the wall back there again. He is down on the apron off pace. He jumped to the pits to make sure a caution didn't come out. Brad Stefan trying to hold on to 5th place over that hard charging 22. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight for the All the Dirt broadcast of the East to West Apparel Company Arca series. We've only got a couple races left in the season, then we are excited already to start planning for season number 6. We are going to be switching models over to the new cars. I don't know if anybody has seen those yet, but they look amazing. Can't wait to see how they drive. Kyle Lingerfeld is a lap down. He has pit again. Up front, Dustin Buck with a comfortable lead. 2.5 seconds over Lee Kraus and Joshua Reese. Coming to the stripe, we are going to be 35 laps to go. Had 3 cautions early on. We have not had a caution now since lap 25. Some of the drivers had now had to do green flag pit stops. Early race leader of the 93 of James Polsky learned the hard way what happens if you don't take advantage of a caution when it comes out. Kyle Lingerfeld on new tires, trying to get a lap back the hard way. With a 99 of Lee Kraus and Joshua Reese battling pretty hard there for second place. Josh Fox has made it around Brad Stefan along with Hamilton. Dustin Buck pitting under green. Here comes teammate Lee Kraus as well. Did not expect this. I kind of expected these guys to maybe try to stretch this out closer to the end. Alright, here comes Buck and Kraus back out of the pits. They will be 1 lap down. They did have some really good pit stops. Hamilton probably about a quarter lap behind them. Whoa, Hamilton super loose coming out of it. Or sorry, Reese super loose coming out of turn number 4. Looks like we have a lot of drivers looking to run that green flag pit stop in now. We'll see how far Reese, Hamilton, and Smith want to push it. Devin Smith, a name we haven't talked about, he's kept his nose clean, able to avoid the early cautions. Here comes Hamilton dipping in. See that 93 machine right behind Devin Smith, but he is a couple laps down. Joshua Reese jumping into the pits. That's going to hand the lead over to Mr. Devin Smith of that number 95 machine. And when we cycle through our pit stops, that's going to hand the lead back over to Dustin Buck. Looks like our running order after caution cycle round through will be Buck, Dunford, Hyde, and Kraus, top 4. We'll see how long that number 95 machine wants to stretch it. He also was one of the last drivers to pit on lap 25. Current lap time by that car is a 25:99. Lap time by Mr. Dustin Buck, a 24:43. Second and a half difference in tires. How long will that 95 stay out on old tires? Running some pretty solid laps. Car looks pretty planted on the track. Matt Moreau in that number 38 machine is catching him. Maybe trying to get one of his laps back. Very interesting strategy being played out here by that 95 machine. I don't think he can go 75 laps on these tires. And there's Dustin Buck eking into the picture behind you. 81 of Chandler letting the leader go. Dustin Buck coming on strong. Moreau's going to get one lap back, but how long before Dustin Buck passes him back? If you are looking for some Rusty Misfits racing, oh, 95 hard into the wall. Didn't look like there was any contact between the two, but Dustin Buck's going to get his lap back. Devin Smith is still the leader. But as I was saying, if you are looking for some Rusty Misfits racing apparel, check out the link in the show description. We've been busy adding a whole bunch of new stuff. We have the East to West Coast Apparel Arca Series t-shirts on there. We did some custom work for Justin Walbring and Ray Andrews. And we've been adding stuff almost weekly on there. Come check it out. Devin Smith in the pits. That's going to hand the lead back over to Dustin Buck. And Lee Krause up to second. Big gap between Lee Krause and Dustin Buck. Four and a half seconds between first and second place with 18 laps to go when we cross the stripe. There's Devin Smith coming back out of the pits. He is going to be... My ticker shows one lap down, but he might have fallen to two. Nope, staying with one. So he did only lose one lap on that. He does have the fresh tires now. He should be able to maybe drive his way back around. Let's see here. Devin Smith last pit on 81. 14 lap newer tires. Looks like Dustin's telling him to go ahead and pass me low. He's gonna get his lap back the hard way. He had to earn that one. They're catching the 93. It looks like they're gonna put that one back down a lap. last pit on lap 58, and that was the only time he's pit, so he has some old tires compared to everybody else out on the track right now. Buck's got a pretty big cushion between him and second. Joshua Reese, let's keep an eye on this gentleman. He last pit on lap 73. 6 lap newer tires than our leader. Current lap time, Dustin Buck is still setting a faster lap. No, sorry, my bad. I read that wrong. Reese is a half a second faster right now. Lee Krause closing up a little bit on Dustin Buck. Lap times almost identical, but that Joshua Reese still setting some fast times along with Mr. Devin Smith. Devin back on the lead lap, currently in 10th spot. And just like that, when we cross the stripe, we're going to be 10 laps to go for that number 68 machine of Dustin Buck, our points leader. Showing you why he's our points leader. He did give up the lead early to the 93 machine of Polsky, but I do believe that was a calculated move. He let him take over the lead and burn his stuff up. Buck is definitely one of those long race, big picture kind of drivers. Joshua Reese is closing in on Lee Krause for second. Side by side as they go into the turn. Lee down low. Reese on the high side. Reese is going to take over second. Eight laps to go. I don't think he's going to have enough laps to catch our leader. Putting a little bit of distance between him and Lee Krause. Six laps to go for our leader, Dustin Buck. Joshua Reese trying to navigate around the lapped car of Alan Wernicke. Dustin Buck in that 68 machine. A 4-second gap between him and Reese. Barring a late race caution, Dustin Buck is sitting pretty city. Whoa. Is sitting pretty to bring home another victory. Four to go. Reese has closed that gap by a half a second. He's going to run out of laps, so he just does not have enough. Buck has about a straightaway lead over that number 1 car. Two laps to go for that 68 machine. Hey Dan, how you doing, buddy? Come checking us out, see what's up. Looks like Dustin Buck's gonna bring that 68 machine home in victory lane one more time, expanding on that points lead. He has been dominant this season. Oh, sorry to hear that, bud. White flag is in the air for that machine right there. Dustin Buck bringing home the win. Had to drive back through the field after doing a couple green flag pit stops. Good run by Dustin Buck. Joshua Reese bringing home that number 1 machine in second. Lee Krause in third. Josh Fox in fourth. Hamilton in fifth. Brad Steffen in sixth. Devin Smith in seventh. Lingerfeld in eighth. Dunford in ninth. And Hyde rounding out our top 10. That's never good, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, we're going to let our leaders get lined up here, and we will be right back for pictures. Alright, let's see if our drivers are ready for their interviews. It does. Alright, let's get started with our third place finisher. Alright, finishing in third tonight, that number 99 machine, we got Mr. Lee Krause. Lee, you got a copy.
I sure do, keeping that top 5 streak alive.
Ooh, buddy, it was looking a little questionable there at first.
Yeah, you know what? Starting as far back as I had a pretty good idea that I was going to be able to keep tires on it, and it worked out.
So that last pitch stop that you had, you and Buck went in together, but it looked like maybe you had a little bit of a problem on pit road. He came out with a substantial gap over you when you came back out.
Yeah, I came in onto pit road way too hot, and yeah, just got a little sideways, and I almost put it into the inside wall, but was able to save it. So I lost a little bit of time to him there, but Buck and I were talking that whole race, and I told him, I said, we better start pitting soon because these guys that are pitting before us are going to get a big run away from us. So that's why we decided to come. We were thinking maybe even another 10 laps, but we didn't want to wait quite that long. So
No, and it definitely looked like you guys had the right strategy. Yeah, Pitt made a big difference tonight. Those tires fell off a lot.
yeah, it was nice actually. It was a lot of fun that way. Um, it made for very interesting times though when everybody had fresh tires. There was a lot of aggression going on there. I was kind of giving it to Brad, Big Bad Brad, a little bit, but he he wasn't doing anything wrong. It was just frustrating. That's all.
Oh, that definitely happens. We started off kind of rough tonight. Three cautions pretty early, and then we got into a rhythm and we went mean and green for 2/3 of the race after that.
Yeah, I've said it every time. This is a good group of guys. There's some good patience here. There's some good guys that know how with some good racecraft, and yeah, it's a good group for sure.
Very good group. Have you looked at the new Arca cars that are coming out yet?
Sure have. Pretty excited. I'm not sure when they're up for sale, but definitely going to be one of the things that I buy this week. So
Yeah, they're looking pretty good. I'm excited.
yeah, me too. They're good looking cars. I can't wait to put some laps down. We'll see how it goes.
Maybe might actually be able to bump draft with those ones.
Or maybe we can just take them to Port Royal and run them on dirt. Who knows? It'll be fun.
I know how much you guys love dirt.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've gotten much better at dirt now, though, Mick. Much better. So
Nice. All
yeah,
right, buddy. Well, congratulations on bringing home that thing in third place. Who do you want to give a shout out to tonight?
definitely got to give a shout to Full Moon Bowling again. These guys are great. I found out though that they got a great big special on bowling balls right now, so you can go in there, pick up your own bowling ball, and finger your own balls now. So yeah, it's good.
Nice, nice. You know, I always got to keep those sponsors happy.
That's right. That's right.
All right, buddy.
So
Well, thank you very much, Lee. We look forward to seeing you back next week.
sounds good, sir. Talk to you later.
All right, coming on with a late race charge to get by that 99 machine. We got Mr. Joshua Reese in that number one of our favorite paint schemes. Congratulations, Josh.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. Looked like you were probably one of the later ones to pit on that last pit stop cycle. Do you think that helped you out or hurt you?
I think it definitely helped me out. My strategy, honestly, I had got by Lee before yellows, or not before yellows, before pit green flag stopped, and then he pitted, and I was like, if I pit right after him, he's gonna jump me, but I'm not gonna have a big of an advantage, so I'm not gonna be able to get by him. So I was like, I'm just gonna run this long, have better tires at the end, and get him back at the end.
Well, that
That was
definitely
pretty
looked
much
like
that.
it paid off for you. I mean, that number one car was pretty strong all night long. I don't think you were outside of the top five except maybe during those pit cycles.
Oh yeah, that pit cycles was pretty crazy. I I almost watched the wreck happen right in front of me. I was I got into the wall because of it, but I mean, I didn't get any major damage.
I'd
But we
say the
all
car
did.
still looks pretty clean.
Yeah, maybe besides like a tap on the wall here or there, we kept it pretty clean. No really big contacts.
Well, I know Lee said when he went into pit on the green that last green flag cycle, he came in too hot and almost hit the inside wall.
I took it easy going, and I was like, I know I'm gonna have a tire advantage. I took it easy. I'm not screwing myself. Don't want to make it harder on me. So I was like, let's go take it easy. Get out wherever we get out.
Played the smart game, and it definitely paid off for you in the end.
Yeah, this car was. I didn't know how to feel going in this race. Like I felt confident, but I also didn't feel confident because when I practiced, the car didn't feel right. Felt like I had no grip. But then in this race, I actually had good grip. I don't know. What's the adjustments that I made or what?
This track can definitely be tough, and you know Miles he likes to wreck some vehicles.
He wrecked a lot of them tonight.
He did. Well, congratulations on finishing second. Who do you want to give some shout outs to tonight?
uh, you guys for putting on the league every single week, the broadcast team. You for doing the commentating. congrats on to Buck for the win, Lee for the third place. Josh, Kyle, Devin, Forrest. It's always good racing with those guys every week. So everybody in the league is really clean, fast drivers, and they definitely make it a challenge every week. But that's what I like.
All right, bud. Well, thank you very much, and we look forward to seeing you back next week. We've only got 3 races left in this season.
Yeah, I'm trying to make a late season charge in those points, man. I don't know how far I'm gonna get, but
Well, we wish you the best, and we'll see you back next week.
yes, sir. You have a good one.
Once again, that number 68 machine, unstoppable here at Dover. Congratulations, Mr. Buck.
Thanks. That was it was a little nerve wracking with all the different tire sequences out there with everybody pitting at different times. It kind of in different fuel loads. We I think Lee and I pit 13 laps for our tanks ran dry, something like that. And 'cause we knew the guys that didn't pit when we did had been out running the fresh tires, and it it worked out. We pit at the right time. But it was pretty hectic. We were in danger of being a lap down there for quite a few laps.
Yeah, it was pretty close. So I do have a question for you. You relinquished the lead pretty early to that 93 machine. Was that just strategy, and you wanted to let him go and let him burn his stuff up?
It wasn't. I knew what I needed to do from practice to keep my tires underneath it and to keep speed really late in the run. And if I would have tried to hang with him and battle him, I wouldn't have had any long run speed. I ran enough practice that the pace I was running was, I knew it was going to be worth a tenth or two a lap better than if I tried to battle him. So I just figured either he's super fast and he's just going to kill me, or in 20 laps he's coming back to me. But there was yellows and other things, and just a lot of interesting strategy. And this race was more of a chess game than any one of them we've run so far. Just there was people on 3 different fuel loads there when we went green on 27. So it just it was a little nerve wracking to pit and know you're going a lap or 2 down, but it was also the right call. And sometimes you gotta take a little risk to win these.
And it definitely paid off for you today. That 68 machine was very fast. I know when you guys pit on lap 67, you came in with Lee Krause, but he struggled a little bit. He said he almost put it into the inside wall, and when he came out, you had a huge lead over the second and third place cars.
When I ran my practice and I got it on old tire, I probably ran a fuel load 5 times to practice. So I had 5 good practices for pit road entry on really used up tires, and that probably really helped me. And then I practice qualifying a lot, so I'm always practicing getting off pit road when I do that too.
Okay, so how many poles have you won this season?
How many races did we run?
This is race number 8.
So 7. I didn't win the road course.
Holy cow, that's impressive. And it's all from that practice that you guys do. You guys put up a practice for anybody to join, but man, you guys put in the time. You put in the work.
Yeah, I probably had 400 laps in before the race started today. It'd be my guess. And this is probably my best track regardless of the car. So I always look forward to coming here. The pavement tracks like this, concrete, I seem to do pretty good on. I like going to Bristol too, but this track, I seem for whatever reason to be able to get around pretty good.
Yes, you do, and congratulations. I mean, you've got a huge lead now with only 3 races left in the season. You're looking pretty good.
I'm just so glad I'm going into Talladega with a good finish and not a wreck, because if something bad happened here and I rolled out 21st and I rolled out at Talladega 21st, then, it'd make the points really interesting for sure.
Yes, it does. Well, congratulations. Who do you want to give a quick shout out to tonight?
Oh, thanks you for doing the broadcasts, and East and West Coast, and Dean Qualley for all you guys do for us, and Alan and Lee for practicing all the time, and everybody for racing clean. I know we had some yellows today, but we got a really good long run in and green flag stop, and when you're green flag stopping in these races, that's all you can ask for.
Oh, for sure. So I do have one more quick question for you. Are we going to see that new wrap before the end of the season?
To be honest with you, I thought I was racing it today.
Well, maybe you are, but I don't think my trading paint's updated, so one of us is wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to hop out and look at the car. I haven't really paid attention, but yeah, I've been excited to run that. But last I knew, I sent a request to you to run it. I think I still need to pay you too. I'll get you PayPal, but
Oh yeah, we're not worried about that.
we'll have to look and see what I got for a wrap on my end on trading paints. But you need to approve the race request if it's not up, because I think I asked.
It should be approved. And a little birdie told me that last I heard you were leading in the photo contest too for best wrap.
Well, that all goes to you, Mick. All I got's a logo on the car. Everything else is you.
Well, congratulations.
So we are leading.
We are leading, yes. But yeah, I can't wait to see that one on track in Victory Lane, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we can put it there. I just need 3 good finishes through the year. Just try to get through Talladega. I pushed Alan to the win at Daytona, so hopefully he can return the favor. Hopefully we can run 1-2 again. But
Heck yeah.
we'll see what happens. I mean, it's just such a crapshoot. You got to be lucky and not good at the plate races. So.
Yeah, exactly. And one little bad mistake, and that can rend a whole lot of people's lives.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. That racing's always fun. We'll see if we can put it on the pole again and at least start up front. It's nice to lead a lap and start on the pole as far as points go, and I think I want to be near the front and not the back.
Oh, for sure. That's always where I've preferred to be at big plate races.
We'll just have to see. If I get shuffled to mid pack, you might see me just cruising in back until 10 to go.
All right, buddy. Well, we look forward to seeing that next week, and we look forward to seeing you for the rest of the season. Have fun, and we will catch you later.
Thanks, Manny. Have a good night.
You too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude our broadcast for this evening. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night while I try to wheel a dirt mini stock. I'm currently running second in points, but it's pretty much out of the picture for me to win at this point. That Hunter Wellman in that 64 machine, he has been a tough competitor all season. Won the first 6 races in a row, which pretty much secured his spot at the top, and my first 6 races were complete and utter garbage. But we're going to try and get at least another win or 2 before this season's out. So please come back tomorrow night and check out all the Dirt's mini stock series, and you can watch that live on the Rusty Misfits channel, and it's going to be broadcasted by our good buddy Tom Queering in that number 46 machine. Thank you, everybody. You have a wonderful night, and we will see you back next week.